Teresa chato musiru ngate yazanye mirundi kiye bila resebo kaya
Game to watch.
Jirabye wajisibye ngongudeko nakubara omutwe gwazo jirabye wajisibye wasibye ndabyewo Azanye mikono juu. Awe manya wazanye juu.
Azad kasozi.
Dunia na yeye pia singe. Azad kasozi wapi?
Eneo mengine.
Choko kizijaweza.
Yachera ndo
Kaiza.
Tatu pasaka mongoluze.
Olagira namba kaya. Yo.
Sangarosh ko ita simanyi manager team. Wasibite koyo.
Yo namusibite okufanya atalukage.
Bravo.
Asigala sibaza nakuje kulyaka
Ndo bandotia. Lero tumyageza subsende bukoro. Amazon
nawo inamuleka kule kwali ayifanya.
nja kusabira yorwa sene musanzoni pata.
Bana abayi bawalaji.
Musanzoni pata.
Mamanya ukai kwa mono mdogo.
Covid. Ichiwaya chini.
Nasibiteka sosi simumpa kwa.
Ichiwaya chini. Nasibiteka sosi. Kawa dianya.
Samadi nawe. Haifai pesa yangu.
Nataka bote na mwaje kwa sasa.
Hapa kwa haifai.
Amwaje kwa sasa.
Nasibiteka sosi simumpa kwa. Yonna byokola bikwene mu bakire ekiro okutako.
Bombi basobola biba byagenza. Bombi basobola. Joking. Let the crest.
Very good evening, dear viewers. Very good evening, break and finish live. And now there are two matches ongoing at the same time here at TY Pool Arena in Garuga, in Entebbe, in the East African country of Uganda. We are into the round of last 16, but also the quarterfinals have started. On the table that has a stream that is on Facebook is Ramadan Sula trailing his 2 frames down against Ceazer Chandiga, rest to 5. And then the first quarterfinal of the day between Joseph Kasozi and Lokoma Hazard. Definitely the biggest match of the competition so far. In that one, Hazard is leading 1-0. That one is on Peter Chobe live YouTube. Once again, the match between Ceazer and Ramadan Sula is on Break and Finish live Facebook, while the match between Kasozi and Hazard is on Peter Chobe live YouTube. It is the bigger match of the two. If you want to watch either of the two and you're watching another because they are using the same commentary, feel free to serve yourself. Ceazer 2, Sula 0, Hazard now 2, and Kasozi 0. Both matches are races to 5, and they are having the same live commentary, which is resuming shortly. And yes, it looks like a bit of a formality for Ceazer to take down Ramadan Sula. It is not a formality for either Kasozi or Hazard to take down each other in the match that is streamed live on YouTube. The two have, in my opinion, that is Kasozi and Hazard, the biggest players' rivalry of any two players. in the country, and probably men and ladies combined. That's why the matches between the two are some of the matches I like to see the most, especially matches between Kasozi and Hazard. And the bad scenario, most especially from Kasozi, is that if I have not lost my count, it has been 8 matches in a row in which matches between Kasozi and Hazard have ended in victory for Hazard. There is no player whom Hazard beats as many times as Kasozi. There is no player for the sake of Kasozi whom he loses to as many times as Hazard. If you may be reminded, the African Championships in 2023 at the OIDC in Zambia, when they faced off in the round of last 32, the match was won by Hazard. Tournaments that have been happening in Kampala, the beginning of the championship 2024 at Tickles and Giggles. They first off in the final match was won by Hazard. By the way, that match also had Jeremiah Naido in participation. The two have also had a money match that has not been played to completion last year. It was 12-12. There was a bitter exchange of words between the two players after a disagreement over an umpire's call, foul or not. It almost went physical, and then the management teams of both of the players did decide that they be refunded their stake, and peace prevailed. I do remember that in order for Hazard's management to make Kasozi feel the pain a little bit, they decided to give their part of the stake to Hazard, making him feel like a winner. Of course, there was a rematch of the same action at Dice Lounge in Kampala, racing to 16 for $1,200 US. 16-12 was the result. Hazard winning the money match. I remember it was 12-12 at one time before Hazard won the last 4 frames in a row to take the victory. The last time that these two guys faced off, if I'm not mistaken, was the ATA Uganda Super 8 competition. They faced off in the round of last 8. It was the closest that Kasozi has ever gotten close to beating Kasozi in the recent past. And yes, it was also a race to 16, and then it was Kasozi who led just by about 12-7. Believe you me, the match was won by Hazard. Actually, race to 13, and Hazard had to win the last 5 frames of the match to win. 13-12. The one time that I have seen big celebration from Hazard after beating Kasozi. They like to have a war of words between each other. Yes, they play for the same team in the Ugandan Pool League, the same pool club for which they play, that is called Roxbury. But for them, the two of them, there is no love lost, to the effect that even in the recent past, I remember an audio voice note from Hazard wanting to take on Kasozi in a money match at Kasozi's choice of venue and choice of amount of money. Hazard told him, you decide a date, you decide a venue and stake and race. All I want is a date, and I take you on. Look at this kind of shooting from the guy that calls himself the Truth after stretching his body to maximum. And sorry for those of you who are watching the match between Ceazer and Sula. Most of the emphasis in the commentary is on the match between Kasozi and Hazard because it is the bigger of the two. But there is one player who is so far running away with the match with no mercy, with a lot of brutality. The guy that calls himself the Truth, Hazard, now leads 3-0 against Kasozi. A race to 5. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Chikawa Ricky, Watch Chelsea asking about updates from Sajemba Ibra. He did not participate, he didn't come. As well as Charity Andrew Pabandogwa watching on Facebook the match between Ceazer and Sula, and in that one Sula has pulled one back, so Ceazer leads 2-1. Jessel Mpande, you said the table pockets are not okay. I don't know why you say so, eh? Kibot Bokose, you're watching live from Nakuru City in Kenya. Thank you for watching. Someone is asking which brand of pool tables these are. By the way, I'm not so sure. I can see the logo that is The logo reads Pro League. That's the logo on both of the tables on which these matches are being played simultaneously. Junior Remy Shrema, also thank you for watching the Facebook stream. Patterson Katerega supporting Hazard on the YouTube stream. Welcome and thank you for watching. He leads 2-0. And I'm now being corrected that it is 3-0 instead of the 2. Now the scoreboard is getting flipped for the stream. That has Hazard leading against Kasozi. And on the Facebook stream, if Ramadan Sula finds a way of beating Ceazer, it will be the biggest win, in my opinion, of his entire career. He comes all the way from Barara City in Western Uganda, the same city where we did have that 100-man competition over the weekend, the Ankoli Police Station Grand Open Championship, the comp that was won by Odong after defeating Ibra in the final. This guy normally frequents himself to and from Kampala in between the week, sometimes twice a week, simply to play competitions against players in Kampala, simply to further his playing career. I don't remember him beating a big player. Should he beat Ceazer, that one will be the biggest of him so far. And the YouTube stream has Hazard with an opportunity to win a fourth, which if he does, in my opinion, it could be too little, too late for Kasozi, most especially when he's taking on a guy that beats him more times than any other player today. Kiboti Bokose from Nakuru. Vondela Suwamba, you always support the underdogs, and you don't know why. That means you're supporting Sula on the Facebook stream as Ceazer fouls. An opportunity is presented to Sula to win a second out of 4, while the YouTube stream has now Kasozi Joseph playing combination shot, and now a new favorite to win at least frame number 4 to pull one back on Hazard, probably to start a very memorable comeback if only he's able to mount it on Hazard. And it seems Kasozi has the lion's share of the fans at the venue. It's the match that is having even more concentration of the fans here. It's the one that they are watching, the one that they are following the most. And I believe it is because he lives in a town that is not far away from the town from which we are playing. He is officially, by the Police Station of Uganda, the #1 ranked player in the country by ranking. And simply for Hazard failing to put a ball that would have been easy, Kasozi recovering by playing combination shot and then coming up to attack the frame and finish it successfully. He pulls one back on the YouTube stream. It is Kasozi 1 and Hazard 3. And as a sign of mind games, Hazard gets a timeout. He simply marched away from the table clearly to make Kasozi probably lose a little bit of his concentration. It is more of a mind game than him actually needing some time out. Kasozi 1 and Hazard 3, while on Facebook it is now Ceazer 3 and Sula 1. And just like Hazard, Sula gets his first time out of the match. The match that is on YouTube is now becoming even more interesting after losing the first 3 frames. Kasozi find a way to steal a 4th and has deservedly won a 5th. He's now only 1 frame down because it is Hazard 3 and Kasozi 2. The match on Facebook is having Ceazer attempting to win a 4th out of 5. Ceazer 4 and Sula 1. Kasozi 2, Hazard 3. We are looking at a foul on the break by Hazard on the YouTube stream. This could be the first time in 9 attempts that Kasozi finally gets a chance to take down Hazard first. He has to win this frame anyway, and the best way he can win it is to commit a reverse dish, finish the frame, make full use of a scratch and a break by Hazard. Now if Kasozi can put his yellow to the center pocket on the left, he has white ball to try and play combination shot, pot, yellow and red. If he does that to perfection, that should be an equalizing frame. That was close, but not close enough. By the positioning of the balls, Kasozi should have done better. For players of this level, that one is supposed to be easy combination shot. Ceazer came so close to putting the white ball in his quest to win a fifth, to take down Sula, take him out of the tournament. What a way to recover after having white ball almost within the jaws of the corner pocket. The kind of penalties that we have, this one was a little bit more difficult because black was so distant from the white. Frame number 6 on the Facebook stream has been won by Ceazer. And those who are watching on Facebook, I implore you to go to YouTube to watch an even more exciting match on Peter Chebe Live YouTube channel, where Kasozi and Hazard are currently having it 3-2 in favor.